My name is Jeremy Damask, and I am the owner of Pie Side Pizza.
My name is Katie Russo. I'm a grad student at Wayne State. I'm in the School of Social Work.
My name is Miles Van Meter, and I've lived in Woodbridge, Detroit since October 2005. My favorite thing about Woodbridge is it just feels like home to me. I I know a lot of people that have lived in the neighborhood for a very long time, longer than me, or some people not. Maybe they've only been here for a few years, but I can tell that they feel the same way. They come here and they automatically feel this welcoming sense, and I think that's something that a lot of people in this neighborhood try to project. You have people like Larry John, who's the landlord in the area, and he is I think he's a big part of that. He puts up art in a lot of the houses. He's part of the community. See a lot of people, yeah, just welcome each other, and it's something that you do see that in other parts of the city too. But I think Woodbridge is unique in that way, that it really does feel welcoming.
I chose Woodbridge because my brother used to live here probably about 10 years ago. And so even when I used to come and visit him, I knew it was a neighborhood that I liked. So when the opportunity came up to rent here, I knew I wanted to.
Woodbridge is my home, and I've lived in this neighborhood since 2007. I love Woodbridge. It's eclectic. The people that are here are compassionate. It's very diverse. Yeah, it's a great place. I'm glad I decided to buy a home here, open a business here, and start a family here.
I think at its heart, at its core, I don't think Woodbridge has changed very much. Obviously, you've seen a different type of people move in. When I first lived here, when I first moved into Woodbridge, there weren't a whole lot of families. It was a really diverse blend of people. You had a lot of professors, students, artists, punk kids, playing in bands and stuff. And then now, fast forward 15 years later, you see kids in strollers. You see kids playing outside, and I think there is something, yeah, it's gotten a little bit more domestic, but I think Woodbridge at its core maybe was always a family neighborhood.
My favorite thing about Woodbridge is probably just the greenery. I like the trees and all the lawns. It's hard to find green spaces in Detroit. I also like all the parks. A lot of times you're riding my bike or going for walks in the neighborhood.
Part of who I am is I really like to push smart urban living. So I'm a big cyclist. So I like to ride around the neighborhood. I love when I see people in the doing the slow roll stuff in the neighborhood. That's evolved into this huge thing, and I love seeing it. I love seeing people get together and on their bikes.
For fun, I like to rollerblade in the neighborhood. We have a balcony, so we're hanging out on our balcony a lot of the time, especially in nice weather.
Recently, the Woodbridge Neighborhood Committee, they put together a porch festival, music festival, and you had all these different people performing on different porches, and people walking around to different houses, watching bands play on the porches, which I thought was really cool. And I think Woodbridge has this history of musicians. I've played music in this neighborhood as well with friends. We used to go to the garage across the street from Woodbridge Pub and see bands.
I can usually be found at Pie Side. I like the Veggie D pizza there. I get that kind of a lot. I also go to Woodbridge Pub a lot. I like the vibe there, and it's nice and close, so I can walk.
I think at its core, Woodbridge still has great people. I think it's always had great people. I think it's always been this really quaint, tucked away neighborhood in the city.